Hello everybody, this is Angelo for a new video, a new Cartomancy video. I know it's been a very long time and I really do apologize. I always say I will do my best to post more videos, but definitely this year I will. So I'm posting this video. Shortly I will post another video of playing cards, Cartomancy, and of course other spiritual video. I wanted to share with you this reading. Bob came to me and he told me, "Oh, Angelo, I met this girl, she's awesome. I met her in a bar, we hung out, it was great, and I mean nothing really happened between them, but they spent really a good time." Bob is single. I mean he's been single for a little while now. He didn't really think about committing into a new relationship, but after meeting this girl, he's really wondering if anything serious could happen between the two of them. So he came to me to ask me this question, and I used one of my decks and I used the answer spread. So here we have the picture, which I have to say is not that great, and for a few reasons. First of all, color-wise, basically I just posted this video on my French YouTube channel. I'm just making a translation into English. I posted that video a couple of hours ago. So color-wise, we have half black, half red, which is not that great. We want as red as possible, as you already know. The middle column, the answer, for the people who are not aware of this spread, the left column really speaks about the foundation of the situation. The answer to the question is located in the middle column, and additional information can be found in the right column, and those cards are read vertically. Okay, so color-wise, half red, half black. In the middle column, the answer, that's cool because we have two red, that's nice, but more than that, we don't really have much. The left column is really not the most important one for me because it's just the foundation of the situation. It's the past, so I really don't care that much. I really look more closely to the middle and right column. And we have half red, half black. Additional information black. Nah. So now we need to look at the suits, and the first thing we can definitely see is the lack of hearts. I mean, we have very few of them. As I said, the left column is really not that significant for me. Yes, we have a heart at the bottom, which is good. I will develop more in a few. Now in the middle column, we only have one heart, which is followed by a diamond. So that's not that great. Diamonds are not great for love. And on the right column, we have two spades problems. So looking at the colors and the suit, I'm not really convinced. Actually, I'm not convinced at all they will be in a relationship. And even when we look at the suit interaction, okay, we have some activity with clubs leading to joy or feelings. So that's good, that's a good one. Now I know that the middle column should be good. They should be like spreading emotions and positive feelings. But because of the right column, this is really not the way I look at it. It's just like emotions spread all over. It's more the way I can see that. Or another way to look at this suit interaction is when I have a heart followed by a diamond, I always look at a possible blockage in energy, because hearts normally should be followed by hearts. When it's followed by diamonds, of course, if it's followed by spade, there's a definite cut. But even when it's followed by diamond, it's really taming the loving or emotional energy displayed by the heart card. So I'm not too crazy about the suit interaction in the middle column, and of course, spade plus spades problems. So looking at all those things, I really don't feel like they're going to be in a relationship. So let's start now diving more into the cards. I'm going to be short about the left column because, as I said, I really don't give too much. I mean, it can really have some useful information. Don't get me wrong. I'm not telling the left column is useless. But in situations like this, yeah, look at it, but I really don't spend that much time with it. So the two of clubs is definitely them going out, interacting together. Clubs really also relate to verbal communication. So they spoke, they interacted together, and apparently they were in tune. Number two, clubs, no division, no imbalance, and it leads to what? The Four of Hearts. So yeah, it gave a comfortable emotional feelings to Bob, to the two of them also, probably a bit of flirting here and there. The Four of Hearts could be a sexual card, could be a relationship card, could be a marriage card, but here really it's more like about the emotional comfort, pleasure, and stability, grounding of the interaction. So basically it tells me that they really matched well, and indeed they really spent a nice, some fun times. That also the idea of spending some fun times with the Four of Hearts. So everything is good. Okay, we are done with the left column. Now really the answer to the question, is there a possibility for them to be in a relationship, is displayed in the middle column. The Jack of Hearts, Jacks could represent start of something, thoughts or person. I really would weigh more about the Jack of Hearts representing the client, Bob, but we can browse all possibilities. So the Queen of Diamonds, of course, is Susie. And if the Jack of Hearts represent the thought of love that could pop up, or thought of something, then the Queen of Diamonds will definitely represent a problem, and I will develop more in a few. If it's a start of something, likewise the Queen of Diamonds will represent a problem. And the Jack really, to me, most likely represent Bob, and the Queen of Diamonds Susie. But the problem here is that he's represented as a Jack. She's represented as a queen. She's definitely dominating him. He's not represented as a king, because king would be higher than queens, right? He's represented as a Jack. So of course it could be a bit younger than her, or it could be less mature than her. But really, to me, it's more about who has the dominant light and who has more the submissive light. And it appears here that she has the upper hand on him, because she's a queen and he's a Jack. The other problem I see here is that he's the Jack of Hearts, so it definitely looks more genuine, more sensitive, more willing to commit emotionally in a possible relationship than her. The Queen of Diamonds is really not good for that. I mean, it depends. You can't really set general rules, because let's suppose we would have had a very, very beautiful right column with 10 of Hearts, 3 of Hearts. Then yeah, she can be a Queen of Diamonds, she can have some traits of the Queen of Diamonds, but hey, Queen of Diamonds can fall in love too, you know. But generally, I mean, in this case, in this particular scenario, and because of the right column, the Queen of Diamonds really has the trait, the negative trait of the Queen of Diamonds when it comes to love and relationship, which means that she doesn't want to commit. She's a butterfly. It's the expression I just used on my French YouTube video, because she has a very strong independent light. So Jack and Queens here are really not good, and also the fact that she comes below him definitely shows that she's the one who basically control the whole interaction. It's not depending on him whether or not they will be in a relationship. Now, the Queen of Diamonds, I said previously, regardless if you look at the Jack of Hearts as a start of something or thoughts of love, would be bad. It's exactly for the reasons I just explained, considering the Jack would be the client. Even if you consider the Jack of Hearts as start of a possible something or thoughts of something, the Queen of Diamonds is cutting that. She doesn't want that. This is not what she's interested in. So they don't match, their vibrations are not the same, their rank is not the same, or at least is down, is lower than her. They can't be the same unless we're speaking about gay couple. And even so, it depends. But it's lower than her, they don't share the same suit. So no, definitely not. It's difficult here, it's even impossible here to tell Bob, yes, you're going to be in a relationship, she's going to fall crazy in love with you, and it's going to last for a while. Absolutely not, for all the reasons explained. And we have more information with the right column, and we have the Two of Spades and the King of Spades, which is not Bob. So definitely there is, or there will be another man in the movie here. The King of Spades, I forgot to mention that in my French video, could be an ex. Could be any other man more intense, and here the man will have a upper hand because he's a king, right? And very intense because of the spade suit. Now the Two of Hearts, the Two of Spades could represent some betrayal, so maybe they will date with Susie and Bob, but then something will happen in the shadow with this guy, or they will have an argument because it's a card of also of conflict, or just simply speaking, they won't be really together since the two of spades brings separation and division because of another guy, which will bring some trouble in their, let's say, quote, relationship. So no, definitely not. We can also think that the two of spades could represent her really being cutting with the guy, with Bob, or separating from him, or putting distance with him, or just really quitting him. There are many ways to phrase it, again, because of what? The king of spades, which fall on the pivot position, which really means, really shows the weight, the importance of this man, the king of spades, in basically this relationship between Bob and Susie. And I know we don't read the cards horizontally, but when you do and you look at the bottom line, because we know that Bob is more into her basically than him to her to him, okay? So I really focus on her. The Four of Hearts, the Queen of Diamonds, and the King of Spades. If we look at this line horizontally, because I'm using a French deck, the Queen of it might be different with an American deck, but the Queen of Diamonds in Europe is looking at the right. So she's totally neglecting the Four of Hearts. Yes, she had some good times. But this is really not what she's into, or this is really not what she will be into. She is, or she will be into the King of Spades, that she will be looking, because again, here in Europe, Queens of Diamonds look on the right. So no, there won't be any relationship, most likely there won't be any relationship between them. Yes, they spend some good times. Now, maybe they will keep on seeing each other. I haven't checked how we'll develop their relationship, okay? I'm just asking. It's a one single question spread. So I just asked if they would have the opportunity to be together. Now, they might still hang out together. They might maybe be intimate. The Four of Hearts is quite promising when it comes to that. But at the end of the day, if really what Bob is looking for is a new girl, a new girlfriend, and he's really interested in her more than just physically, but also emotionally, he's going to be highly disappointed because she's going to basically control or dominate him. She doesn't show to be willing to commit emotionally, and on top of that, there looks like there is or there will be another guy in the picture. So that's it. I'm going to stop here with that video. Hopefully it was enlightening and fun for you to watch. I will come back with a new playing card video within a week. I can't promise I will keep the pace up, but at least there is another playing card spread I really would like to share with you. So thank you very much for listening and for watching this video. I wish you a great day or a great evening, and talk to you soon. Bye bye.